This week in trending this week, the Democrats have got a whole roster of new talent that they want to run for president. And they've got two people that have publicly expressed interest in being the next presidential nominee for the Democratic Party in 2028. And some are more promising. And we've also got some people they're speculating on, some much more promising than others. The first potential presidential candidate that threw his name out there said, hey, maybe I could do it. Earlier this week, Mia, who do you think it was?
I don't know. Taylor Swift.
It was not Taylor Swift. It was none other than our personal favorite. The guy's like a cockroach. You can't get rid of him. Just when we thought we were done making fun of him for like a 6 or 7 month span, he comes crawling back, none other than Coach Sandusky himself. Tampon Tim Walz suggested that maybe he should run for president as the Democratic nominee in 2028. Oh my goodness. If you want to get beat even worse, nominate Tampon Tim Walz. Tim Walz says he may run for president in 2028 despite failure of 2024 Harris campaign. This is from the UK's Independent. He says, let's see, it says, I think I could offer if I think I could offer something, I would certainly consider that. If the circumstances are right in 2028, I'll do it. Tim, I'm here to say the circumstances have never been more right. Do it. I want to see Tim Walz run for president in 2028. Mia, how many votes do you think Tim Walz will get for president in 2028? 9 or 10?
Oh, we'll be generous. 10.
10, maybe 11 or 12. You know, if his mom's still alive 3 years from now, 3.5 years from now, he might get the votes. It's look, dude, there's a lot of people who think Tim Walz is one of the biggest reasons they lost back in November. Now, he wasn't the only reason, but Tim Walz, like I said over and over and over again, during the election cycle, the Democrats see Tim Walz as this salt of the earth, wholesome Midwest dad, but he's not. He's the guy you get to play the salt of the earth, wholesome Midwest dad in a CW sitcom. Not even like a high budget sitcom, like a CW sitcom. It's like low budget. This is all we got. You know, he's Keith Scott. It's believable enough for the trash TV you're watching, but that's it. Nobody actually thinks that this guy's anything. You're not going to see any viral clips of him giving some advice on YouTube that gets played 20, 30 years later like he's Uncle Phil or something like that. None of that. It's just, it is what it is. It'll do for the role. Nobody's expecting him to be a world beater, but nobody's also buying what they were selling with him. What they found was he was an insult. He was a goofball. Nobody took him seriously. The football coach thing was a lie. The National Guard thing was a lie. He couldn't do anything other than lie. And it was just a bad candidate. He was unrelatable to anybody, and it insulted the blue-collar Midwestern men that they struggled to appeal to so much. So hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.